And we'll do it at like this angle. So we'll stop that for now. Just stop. Yeah. All right. This is Jim at the Vacuum and Sewing Machine Store. Now today we're going to show you how to put some of the sewing machine heads in the table. It gets a little confusing because the factory doesn't put directions in. But when you open up this box, this is what you're going to see. It's really not too confusing, but I'm going to start off with the oil tank here. It's probably the simplest. You'll get a little pad like this. So you'll take the little pad, you'll squeeze the little pad on here. This is basically for your leg, and this is what they call a knee lift. So we'll get the knee lift on there. Then this is your oil pan here. So what you're going to do is you put your knee lift there. Going to tighten this, and right now I'm just going to do stuff not too tight right now. So we got the knee lift here like that. That's how it looks like. It's going to look just like that. So after we got the knee lift on the oil pan, we're going to go ahead and grab some of the bushings and stuff, and whatever you have, you're going to always have leftover stuff. The factory throws in all kinds of extra stuff that you're going to have here. Alright, so I'll put all that and line that up. Now if you notice, these are all inserts that'll go in the table like this. So what we're going to do is, these are all for the pan here. So we're going to put these all in the pan like this. So this helps hold the pan in shape and the bushings in shape. So we get all this stuff in here like that, and we're going to bring this on down, just like this here. Push it all down until everything just lines up together. All right, so that's all that looks like. Now this guy here is going to go right inside the pan, just like that. Very simple. I'll do it twice. This guy here goes into the back of the machine, just like that. That way, in case you ever tilt the machine back, it hits the machine. So now, you have these rubber bushings here. So this one here goes in back like this. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put these on the machine itself. I'm going to pull the machine out here, and I'm just going to insert them first, just like that. They'll just stick right on in. So now we're going to push these all back like this. And notice I got the bushings. We're just lining these bushings up here. Alright. Okay, so the bushings are all in there just like that. Also, we have this. So Mr. Cameraman, come on the other side here. Okay, so this is for tilting back. Now you're also going to have your oil, which goes right here. You have usually fill lines inside the machine here. You got lines here, high and low. So I just fill it up until it hits that line right there. That's where it says low, that's where it says high. So L for low, H for high. So just fill it up until it hits the low line just by pouring it in there. And what this does, this is a pump of the machine. When the machine operates, it oils the machine. Alright, so now you're going to put the wheel on. So your wheel, pull off the safety cap here. You put the wheel on just like that. You also have it'll have a screwdriver, and you got two screws, you tighten it. So if you notice, there's a little flat part right there. See the little flat part right there? Put the wheel in just like that. Wiggle it in. Tighten the screws. Next step is putting the belt on. So you'll put the belt on the machine. The belt stretches over like that. And this is the instructional YouTube video. Now you also have a nut. Mr. Cameraman, see if you can see the picture of the nut here. This is what you're going to loosen here and bring the motor back a little bit to tighten belt. So you want to get the belt snug. And it's all done by that bolt right there. So after you've got all this set up, yes, I've got a few extra screws. Now I don't care what you do, you're going to have extra screws. The factory packs extra screws. Okay, so this is going to be your bobbin winder assembly. So your bobbin winder assembly, you're going to line it up just like that. And you're going to take 2 screws. You've got 2 screws inside the machine here. Let's get these out. All right, so your wood screws like this. So you're going to line it up. You're going to put 1 screw here and 1 screw over here. You're going to line it up until it's snug there. And all this does is when you want to wind the bobbin, you line this up until it just touches the belt just a little bit. And it'll touch the belt. See if you get a side view here. And when it touches the belt, you're at the perfect angle. And then when you want it not to wind anymore, then you release it so it's not winding anymore. So all this is your winder, and it's just going to lightly touch the belt. And no matter what, as you can see, I'm going to have leftover screws and stuff here. That's just the way it is. They have extra screws and stuff and wire taps to help tap the wires to the motor, which the motor comes with them. So you can have leftover stuff. That's just the way they pack the machines here. Okay, so let's go through a few other things here. Okay, this is a bunch of stuff. You can put this stuff on if you want. This is all cosmetic stuff. This will go on the front here like that, and it has 2 little screw ports to put that in. And then this covers the belt. To be honest, I never use any of these. The reason being because a lot of times they get in the way. A lot of times you want to tighten the belt and stuff, and all this stuff is in the way. All these are belt guards. I never use them. I never put them on. If you're going to use them, I can try to do some assembly pictures. But right now, the way I got the machine set, it's operational. It's ready to go. This is just decoration items that you put on and that you're going to put through here. They're difficult. They're in the way. They're hard to put on. I wouldn't even worry about these. And from here, this guy here is going to be your thread spool stand. So you put it right in here, and then you build a thread spool stand. This takes a few minutes to do, and what I'll do is I'll do another instructional video on how to put that in. But take a look on how this is all assembled. There's nothing hard about it. You put that on, you put the belt in. Discard these because I never use them. When you see these set up, they're always in the way because if you don't get these just right, the belt will rub on them. So that's why I don't use them. And let me touch here. So after you get that in there, always big questions on this right here. Now, if you notice, now underneath, I'm hitting the knee lever. See that lever going up? This is why this goes inside here, because what this does is bring up the back here. So when the machine is down like that, now watch, when I hit the knee lever, see, that's why you put that thing in. You get a little bit higher of a lift. So you can lift it up here, or you can lift it up in the back of the machine. Whichever way you want to lift up the machine there, it doesn't matter. So you can lift it up from this angle and back, or you can lift it up from the knee lever there. But that's pretty much all there is on putting the machines in the table. If you have questions, let me know. Thank you.